Judges, before you begin, let me read a few of the text messages we received from the audience. I'm so proud of you. Make it happen tonight. We love how you keep it 100. Is that what you said?
I have a couple of things to say. Boys in the audience, pay very close attention. This is why male musicians have girls running after them all the time. Number two, I'm going to get into the vocal styling of this because I like the way that you tried to seem vulnerable, but I can tell by your red shoes that you're a playa. So I'm not buying it. I have 2 teenage girls, stay away. No, I actually liked your version of this song better than the original. The original...
Thank you.
And I'll tell you why. The original is a song where a guy is trying to convince a girl, right? I'll be that thing for you, right? Yeah. But you almost seemed perfectly adolescent in that you sounded so vulnerable, like you were saying, I'll be that guy. I'll do that for you because I kind of really like you. Please like me. Let me be that guy, right? So I really did enjoy the way you styled it and the way you performed it because it was a little bit more convincing. And I don't want to gross you out, but my heart just a little bit.
Yeah, you stay away.
And I thought it was very cute that in the musical break you gave us a little bit of movement, and I think the guitar helped you out there. But just all in all, I thought it was a very, very good performance.
Thank you.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
This is what I heard right as you started. What a babe, marry me and we love you. So that was from this. So if you want to date any of them, I think. What I really liked, I appreciate that you accompanied yourself, and I thought it was great that your guitar playing matched the growth of the song. It was great that the guitar grew and got a little more complicated as you went, which is, I think, a huge skill that most people don't have until they're much older. I like the breathiness of your voice. I think there were a few moments in the choruses when you opened up a little more. And I think you can bring more of that in. Okay. Because I like the breathiness, but then sometimes we've got a really clear, like, higher tone. So don't be nervous to bring that in more on the choruses. Yeah. Good job.
Well, you're getting plenty of kudos. I'm going to be slightly harsh on you then. First of all, you did a great job. I think sometimes it felt like your mind was getting ahead of your lyrics. So instead of you like thinking things and letting them come out of your mouth, and I think some of that is accompanying yourself. And I think you did a great job doing those 2 things. But there's something about if you're gonna say something, it should be coming from inside instead of just kind of reciting sometimes. And it's a very minor thing, but I just want to bring that up. I'm going to disagree slightly with Angela. I did like your version of this, but one thing I missed, and I think it kind of echoes Andy, is a little more dynamic. Not necessarily in volume, but in some tone. If you're just going to keep saying, I'll be this, I'll be this, I'll be this, in kind of the same way throughout, not that we get bored, but I think it gives you some opportunities to really try different.
Don't listen, he's a guy, he doesn't really
Speaking of the guys, there's a bunch of guys out there mean mugging you right now. I'm seeing the audience from here, and a couple of them are taking notes too. So keep doing your thing.
Yes. I just want to say, don't be afraid if you're singing it in this style. Don't be afraid to give it a little more heart and a little more gumption and a little more like you are trying to convince somebody of something. So make sure to use your rhetorical skills as well as your singing skills as you go through that. So
yes,
good job, Edwin.
Yeah.